Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. And in our top stories today from CNN, would-be Trump assassin tries to stab himself in the neck after guilty verdict. That's right, the individual that tried to assassinate Donald Trump while he was out golfing attempted to kill himself in the courtroom. And we go over here now to Ground News to see the bias distribution. And as you can see here, this is very heavily covered. As many as 61 there, they say, towards the center. And in the additional there, we can see the various articles, which was rather huge. But we're going to start off with CNN here, who says Ryan Routh, the 59-year-old accused of attempting to kill Donald Trump as the former and future president, played a round of golf on his Florida course last year. The second attempt on Trump's life during his second campaign has been found guilty on all charges against him. Routh tried to stab himself in the neck with a pen after the verdict was read, but authorities stopped him. A sketch artist who was in the first row of the courtroom said Routh had no emotion during the verdict. Lothar Speer started a drawing when he heard Routh's daughter yell from behind, "Oh my God, he's trying to kill himself. He's trying to kill himself. Someone stop him, please." We see the rendering here, the drawing. An IT specialist who witnessed Routh trying to stab himself said the defendant was tackled by marshals and dragged out of the courtroom side entrance. When he returned to court, he was shackled. I didn't see any blood. No one in there saw blood, John Grouse told CNN. So nothing really became of it, which is another reason why they don't often give individuals sharp objects or other items in courtrooms. And I know all this very well. Having worked in law, I started out having to work in juvenile, and I somehow managed to get in because I was working with the state at the time, and was not extra checked, and I had accidentally taken in some of my my box cutters and stuff, little tiny ones, not like a big old box cutter, and so I was quickly escorted from the judge's chambers, and of course, these things happen. It was inadvertent. I didn't intend to do anything. I'd bring those in or have them, but I did. But nonetheless, so let's hear from Fox News as we saw the distribution there. Trump Golf Club gunman found guilty after assassination attempt. Tries to stab himself in court, as we saw. And I just wanted to see a title there for a moment. Let's see what Fox had to say here.
Appeared to our producers inside
Dana Marie McNichol, who's live outside the courthouse. And Dana Marie, do we know the timing of the reading of the verdict at this point?
John, I just have a lot of breaking news in terms of the sequence of what happened right after the verdict was read. Now, it is quite shocking. As the verdict was read, it appeared to our producers inside the courtroom that Routh tried to stab himself in the neck with a pen. That's what it appeared to look like. Then 4 marshals dragged him out of the courtroom, took his coat off. They then shackled him at the waist and ankles, and then they brought him back into the courtroom. So again, this just in from our producers, as the verdict was being read, Routh tried to hurt himself in the neck with a pen. Now, we just saw that emotional reaction from that daughter, and now we know exactly why. So when Routh was brought back into the courtroom, that's when her daughter stood up, started yelling and screaming. She said to her father, "Don't do anything. I'm going to get you out of here." This is what our producers are telling us just into the newsroom. She also screamed many expletives, and that's when we saw her run out of the courtroom. The video that we were seeing just moments ago of her not wanting to speak with the media, her evading the media, and then running off camera, as you see there. So just very, very shocking news. Our producers are still inside learning, hoping to get more, but after he appeared to hurt himself, he was then brought in by those marshals, John. So we're tracking this breaking news very, very closely and looking to see what comes next.
All right. For a man to contend Ruth's son. Oh, yeah,
it's pretty wild, and I can remember some rather interesting outbursts and so forth when I was in law as well. These things are very common. They're very emotional. There's a lot of things going on here. It says here, don't do anything, I'll get you out. What the F? F, he didn't hurt anybody. This is not fair. This is all rigged. You guys are a-holes. And then, of course, we saw that she ran out there because they had the recording. But nonetheless, a rather interesting turn of events in this situation with this individual. Now, I think if the tides were turned and this was maybe an attempt on Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, we would have been hearing about this ever since then. But I don't know. I just decided I'd throw that out there just for that particular purpose. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your continued support here on the BuzWeaver channel. That's across NewTek, BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey. So thank you so much for your guys' continued support. And, of course, everyone here on YouTube. And, of course, below this video, you can find the various social media links that I belong to. You can follow me there. And, of course, my affiliate marketing links, as you know how those work. But, of course, your likes, your shares, and your comments help out the channel tremendously, and I genuinely appreciate it. And appearing there on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the channel icon here for the BuzWeaver channel if you're watching on YouTube, of course. You can click on that to subscribe, as well as select notifications. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.